YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, finally we got some news from Bungie. Bungie's back in town with another This Week at Bungie, and we have 4 This Week at Bungies between now and Season 13. So today, we're going to talk about some Crucible and Gambit vendor updates, and in specific terms, well, ways that you earn reputation. Also, some reissued rewards on the Moon and also Dreaming City, tuning to Shadow Dive and also Fissures, and future goals for Stasis balance in PvP, because we can all agree Stasis does need some balancing in PvP. It certainly does tick off a lot of people. So let's get into the video, but before that, a quick word from today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, your favorite mobile free game to play that you can also play on PC. And if it's not your favorite, what are you waiting for? Click that link in the description. You should be playing it. It's really fun and free. It's a time killer, guys. I guarantee you. You'll pick it up, you'll start playing, and you won't put your phone down. It's that much fun. There's lots of things to do. You've got dungeons, you've got an awesome campaign, you've got some PvP even in there. What I like about it is that you're collecting all of these different champions, and when you find champions that you really like, you can modify them, and then you can take them into battle. And it's not just about like attacking each time, even though it's turn-based, you're attacking. Sometimes you just want to buff your team. You're taking a beating, so you need to put on some extra shielding or buff your attacks against the enemy. Now, last month, they did their biggest ever update, okay? And they added this thing called the Doom Tower, and it's this huge tower with 120 floors and got some secret challenge rooms, and they have 12 new badass bosses for you to take on. And as you're doing all of this stuff in the game, well, you're getting XP. So guys, okay, click the link in the description, and if you're a new player, you're gonna get this new free Void champion called the Bulwark, okay? Also, you're gonna get 50 gems, an XP booster, some energy refills, and also even an ancient shard as soon as you get in game. And if you look on screen right now, I'm pointing at it with my finger, that you will find all of your loot and rewards there, where you can grab all of this stuff when you're a new player. Now, those rewards will only be available for the next 30 days, so make sure you click that link in the description and also pin comment. Look me up in-game, Mesa Sean, and if you're quick enough, you can even join my clan. It's a fun game, it's a time killer, you need to check it out, and that's it. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Okay, so let's dive into this week at Bungie. There's a lot of information to cover and some pretty cool images that might blow your mind. Well, one is, okay, the Moon and the Dreaming City. We need to talk about that gear and also weapons, but check these images out here. Looks like they are revamping how the vendors will be working come Season 13, and we're going to go through all the nitty-gritty details that you need to know. And you can see we're going to be going for a rank system, it looks like. So let's dive into this. First off, let's talk about what's happening with the old stuff from the Dreaming City and also the Moon. I always wondered, like, why are these not relevant? Well, Dreaming City is relevant, the Moon is relevant, there are plenty of activities. People want to buy Shadowkeep and Forsaken, which come with the Dreaming City and the Moon, so why not have that armor and weapons available? Well, here's what they're doing. They're going to reissue the Dreaming City and Moon armor sets, which I'm not really a fan of the Moon set, although I love the Dreaming City gear set. Now, these will drop with high stats if you earn them in the Shattered Throne Dreaming City dungeon and also the Pit over on the Moon, that dungeon as well. The final chest in the Pit dungeon will no longer drop a fully masterworked Dreambane armor piece. Instead, the Dreambane armor piece that drops will have 7 armor energy and is guaranteed to drop with at least a plus 16 in 2 different stats and higher stats overall. Dreambane class items will not drop from this chest. So hopefully more reasons to do these dungeons. I love dungeons. Do you love dungeons? Let me know in the comment section. Reissued 4 weapons for Dreaming City with new perk pools: Waking Vigil, Sleepless, Vouchsafe, and Retold Tale. Waking Vigil, very happy that's coming back. Sleepless, okay. Vouchsafe, yeah, that's an awesome scout rifle. And the Retold Tale, that thing's amazing for PvP. Dreaming City weapons that drop from the Shattered Throne dungeon can roll with perks that are unavailable from drops from other reward sources. They're also reissuing 4 weapons from the Moon with new perk pools, and it looks like we're going to have the rocket launcher, sniper, looks like arc logic, and also the shotgun. Now the Heretic, that was my favorite rocket launcher for the longest time. So, the premonition, that can only come from the pit, the heretic, the blasphemer, and the apostate. Weapons that drop from the pit can roll with perks that are unavailable from drops from other reward sources. They're also expanding Lost Sector Legend and Master rotation to 4 moon sectors: K1 Logistics, K1 Communication, K1 Crew Quarters, and K1 Revelation. Oh, I can't wait to make guides on those, because I loved making the guides on the current Legend and Master Lost Sectors. And they say we are making these changes to help preserve the relevancy of the destinations, specifically some of the pinnacle and endgame activities that still exist there. To get more specific around the actual experience activities where reissues are acquired, will heavily be weighted towards rewarding reissued gear over capped gear, though the exact weighting and mechanisms may differ. For example, in the Dreaming City, if you have already obtained the infusion capped weapon, it will not drop for you again. Also worth noting, while not every gear source or legendary reward will be kept up to date for the entire lifetime these destinations are available, I guess hints at them being vaulted there. They say we do believe there's a high value in targeting some specific activity drops for continued relevancy to give you more options for where to spend your time as you seek to improve your arsenal. So it looks like before the season kicks off, Season 13, we probably want to turn in all of our tokens. Let me walk you through what Justin has to say. So the rewards for continuous ritual playlist completion has been a subject that's come up several times as we've looked at Beyond Light for feedback. And we're happy to announce some changes are coming soon to Gambit, Crucible, and Strike rewards in terms of their structure. Firstly, we'll be adding 2 new equipment weapon rewards to each of these 3 playlist rituals, so 6 total across all 3 activities. These weapons are in addition to the ones added in Season of the Hunt and continue to have a small chance to drop at the end of each activity. Second, starting in Season 13, for Gambit and Crucible, Valor that is, and in future seasons for Strikes, rank rewards will be visible on the ritual vendors. Each season, you'll be greeted by a row of rewards, progression towards which will be earned automatically as you complete relevant playlist activities. Instead of having rank rewards drop automatically into your loot stream, they now will be picked up manually from the vendor lists. Not playlists, I was about to say playlists, from the vendors, basically. We feel this gives much better visibility into what you'll be earning as you progress, and helps you make better choices about where to spend your time. Do you want to go into Strikes? Do you want to go into Gambit? Or do you want to go into the Crucible? Depends on what you want next. Progression is on a per ritual basis. You can be on rank 10 for Crucible, rank 4 on Gambit, for example. You'll reset your rank at the vendor by picking up the final reward. Rewards for each individual ritual are as follow. Rank 4, you get 3 times the upgrade modules. Rank 7, you get 3 enhancement cores. Rank 10, the seasonal ritual shader. Rank 13, 2 enhancement prisms. Rank 16, seasonal ritual emblem. And also the reset reward is an ascendant shard. Every rank up awards a based ritual engram, just like before. Additionally, each of the above ranks also awards a prime ritual engram. Due to this automated progression, Crucible tokens and Crucible token gifts are no longer needed and will be depreciated into junk that will delete as a full stack starting in Season 13. So cash those tokens in before the end of the season and get ready to earn some masterwork materials. Okay, let's talk about a Stasis NERF we have here for the hunters. We all know Shadow Dive has been really annoying people in the Crucible. Well, let's just read what they're doing to it. So the short-term goal is to address outlier stasis abilities to keep subclass decision-making interesting. So they're reducing the potency of Shadow Dive plus the Whisper of Fissures against Guardians, going live with update 3.0.2. So for Shadow Dive, now has damage fall off versus unfrozen targets. Max range damage reduced from 50 to 5. Wow, okay. Damage reduction during ability reduced from 50% down to 25%. Now for the Whisper of Fissures, reduced max min damage versus non-super players from 42 to 22 to 30 to 40. Reduced max min damage versus super players from 42 to 22 to 16 to 2. Reduced detonation radius versus players from 10 meters to 9 meters. Investigate the efficacy of the Stasis Titan Behemoth Super. We want to let the above change settle to see where the Behemoth stands in our PvP hierarchy. This is next on our radar. Now, another midterm goal they have is to improve PvP subclass usage and win rate balance. And specifically, addressing Stasis ability outliers will help us lower the ceiling, but we also want to pull up other underperforming light subclasses. And guys, in the comment section, what do you use for your light subclasses? Honestly, I don't use Stasis in the Crucible. If I do play it, I'm a Warlock main. I'm typically going Blink Warlock with Devour. Now, they also have a midterm goal here, is review their ability to gunplay balance in PvP. So they say Destiny is a game about both explosive space magic moments and intrinsically satisfying gunplay, especially in our 3v3 playlist. The usage of abilities has climbed as we introduced more and more ways to charge them quickly. We're still in very early discussions, but we're looking into restoring a better balance where proper gunplay is rewarding in these playlists. I mean, let's be frank, guys, in PvP, it's all ability spam now that you could just mod yourself out to have intellect, discipline, and strength, and I'd rather have more gunplay, to be frank. And lastly on this topic, they basically say that, well, they did a few sandbox changes before their break, and they were rather quick in terms of turnaround. And they said they were able to do this because, well, they say, quote here, thanks to the changes on Destiny 2's backend and also the Destiny content vault, they say that their patch pipeline is indeed better than it was ever before. So the next update is going to be 3.0.2, and that's going to hit on January 14th. So as usual, it's a reset, and I will be streaming live right here on YouTube because every single week we get something new. I don't know if you saw, I think it was Cheese Forever. Just look him up, Cheese Forever, Destiny 2. He put up a video late last night where if you take out Trinity Ghoul and walk around certain parts of the EDZ, you see the little talent, oh no, it's not talent, you see the little Hawkmoon birds just sitting there on rocks. So the fact that we found the ship and then we found that little hallway that you can go into and there's a little laptop, I made a full video on that the other day. I think every single week it's going to unfold into something that will culminate at the end of the season. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll see you tomorrow live when I stream Xur and then turn it into a video right after. So let me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end, and do me a favor, drop a like at this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually know it's on YouTube, and that's it. I am out of here like Vladimir.